Dr. Hamed, this year again, same CNN, they announced one other guy. He started building tiny home neighborhoods, and he is in I'm not sure, but 3 to 5 big cities. He is successful to manage that tiny home neighborhoods. Okay. If you Google CNN Top 10 Heroes 2018, tiny home neighborhoods, you will find that. And according to him and his team, that tiny home neighborhoods has turned into a training camp, an educational place, and it's very, very inspiring for many people. Now, even the people who are living in big homes, they are preferring to move into those tiny homes, and they are providing job placements too. On one hand, there are very big homes where people are living, maybe only one person or two person or none. They have more than one houses, big houses. And on the other side, there are homeless people. This is in between. So there are solutions. There is not dead end. Sure. But if on community level there is no planning, there is no consideration, there is no mentoring or coming to the ground facts, what do you say about it?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Your idea is wonderful, but it's like a dream. All the examples that you gave, the south border, we maybe have some heroes here that we don't know, but the idea is excellent. How many in our community that are willing, unemployed, and are willing to learn about constructions, and how many engineers that can willing to help in the architectures and designing. It's all money. How many of our community that Allah bless them with money, and they have land and they can donate some or sell it with lower price to the needy people.
They waste money?
A lot of waste money, for sure. A lot of waste money. And the fact is that as a community, if we are not really prepared and come together, we are losing our generations. And I was just talking about the same topic many times with our friends and family in the Iraqi community, Egyptian, Pakistani community. You go now to any mosque, and I'm talking Sunni, Shia, Khoja. You go there, mainly you find adult. There is no youth. Mm-hmm. We are using our generation, the youth. The youth is the investment. The youth is the coming one that will replace this system. And if they are not understand the religion, they don't understand the system and the economy, and they don't are equipped with education. And I mean, I'm an education person. I have been professorship, I am teaching in high school, I'm a principal. We are lean on education. Some families, unfortunately, they send their kids to the public school or Catholic and they think that's enough. And they don't follow up with their kids. We have so big rate of dropout from university and high school. And that's disaster, that's very bad. Because if your community is not equipped with good, different discipline, educations and qualification generation, we are lost. We will become the servant of maybe collecting garbage and flipping burgers. And I'm just.
Those are highly paid professions, doctor.
I know.
Garbage collection is highly paid.
If you are working the city hall and you have a job there, but if you work as a secondary contractor, that's different story. So
for preparation and this utilization of resources, you can refer that as use it or lose it, or
exactly. It's use it or lose it. We still are blessed. I'm Egyptian. Mm-hmm. I'm sure if I go back, it's harder than here. Mm-hmm. But my first generation, they didn't live there, so they don't understand how hard it is there. Same in Pakistan, same in the Middle East, which have been.
Do you think this is also a part of education? What they announce, even I am not very much convinced that CNN what is doing. They announce it in a very intelligent and sharp way.
because they don't like to be responsible and make it national obligation to them.
Yeah,
but
they only do this this celebration in one small
occasion at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and then they go for the Miss World or big competitions.
For sure.
They don't do this top 10 heroes.
I know.
Like that function.
I know.
They do it very limited.
Yeah.
So as a community, but I think this is very good resource of taking the ideas that where the world is going, and where we should be.
The idea is excellent, but we have talk the talk and walk the walk. We can talk for 2-3 hours about how good it is, but how you come to the how you apply it, how you find the group of people that really have the will.
Have you seen the talk comes first?
No, it's okay.
It goes
no, I'm not. No, I'm saying the talk. We need to have the community come together, or the leader of those community, youth and adult, and sit together. Different discipline, engineers, doctors, lawyers, businessmen, people in all disciplines. Said this is a need for the community. We have an example there. How we can how we start, from where to start. Like you need the investors, you need the land, you need the people with the skills. It's like when we tell people we are building a mosque and we need all the skills to build this mosque, and people come and volunteer and do all the constructions and labor, because this is for Allah, this is for God, and I'm doing that exclusively without. No, we're not saying that will be free, but at least it will be known. If I can cut corners in the price of the land from somebody that Allah give him billions and millions of dollars, or we can communicate with the city hall or communicate with the government and our elected leader, that we have lots of land in Canada.
What if
we have lots of land? I mean, why this land is not invested?
What if
people have? I mean, if we're looking about housing here, I don't think that anyone is still asleep in the street as a homeless, comparing to the disaster that happened in the Middle East or in Afghanistan, especially Yemen and Libya. This is human catastrophe.
So
but we talk about us here, we're still better little bit. You can get help assistance from government, but we're saying, can we as a community save ourselves? Because if you have no second, if you have no apartment, you have no vote right. You can't vote. Your kids, if you getting from the public assistance, the government control your kids. If any problem happen or somebody brainwash your kids, you can lose your kids. It is so complicated. Your kids, Muslim kids now, when you orphan or because of a broken family, they have been taken by other family, you don't know them, and you are not allowed for visitation.
There is no.
So there is a desire, there is a crisis in the community.
Yeah, there is no foster homes in Muslim.
This is disaster.
Community.
This is disaster.
And if there are, they are very, very few in number.
Okay.
Are not as much as we need.
And add to that, so there is no orphanage. There is no elderly people housing that affordable. Those people that work all their life, lost maybe half of their family, and they cannot afford their house, and now they are moving to elderly. You go there, they charge.
Moving nowhere.
They charge $5,000 a month. Who can have $5,000 a month?
Yeah. No, they will die on the street.
That's what happened. Yeah. That's what happened, unfortunately. So it is really, it's a dilemma that need all the ulama and all the mufakkireen and all the people that have wisdom to come together and sit. This is our country now.